inside of one of my campaigns and kind of let you see how it works and how you can set up these audiences and how to test them, how to figure out if they're working, if they're not working. And okay, so let's just jump right into it. This campaign here is the 4 Steps product book. Now, this is a book that teaches people how to find a product to sell online in just 4 steps. So this is the campaign itself, okay? So below the campaign, you've got the ad sets. This is where we're going to set our budget and our audience. And then below that, you have the ads. Those are the actual ads that are running, okay? So let's jump right in here and let's take a look. Well, let's look at the surface of it first off. Overall, on this particular one, it has spent $2,043.73. Now, if you notice, the majority of it was spent right here because these were just some engagement things I ran to, get some shares and likes on the post beforehand. So we won't worry about that. We'll just worry about this one here. Ad spend of $19.8404. Now, this particular amount here is the cost per result, which means the result is, here's the results, purchases. Okay, I want purchases. The book itself sells for $5.60, and it's a downloadable, but there are also upsells on here. So my average right here for purchases is $24.05. That's what I make every time somebody goes through here, on average, because of the upsells. There's $47 upsells, there's $97 upsells. So my average person goes through here, and I make $24.05. So if we take that $24.05 and we divide it by $21.80, we'll find out that we're making about 10% return, okay? Which is not bad, okay? Over a month's time or so, that's not bad, 10% return. So what we can ascertain from that, if you get a 10% return and you did that every month, okay, you're getting 120% return on your money. That's pretty good. But let's figure out how that breaks down. So I'm going to click on this and go into the actual ad sets. Now, if you notice, there's a lot of ad sets in here, okay? There's a bunch of them. Matter of fact, what do we have? We have 22 ad sets in here. Now, what is an ad set? An ad set is your audience. This is where it's going out to, okay? So each ad set here is an audience, and it has a budget. If we scroll down here to the bottom, if you notice, these audiences down here, I didn't spend a whole lot of money on. This one here got $53 spent on it, $44. And if you notice, there was no sales here, okay? This one here got one sale at $44. That ain't going to cut it because my average cart is $24.05. So I'm paying more than what I'm getting back. This one here, I spent $17.90. I was at $5 per day, and I got no sales on it. This one here is $28.97, $5 per day, no sales. So if you notice, all these down here that have like $5 on them, I never increased them. I ran them for, anywhere from $20 to $40, $50 maybe. And if I didn't get a return on it, I just killed it. Okay, this one here I did get a return on, and you can see I kept trying it here. I spent $124.15, but my cost per result was $31.04. I only got 4 purchases here. So if my average cart's $24.05, that's going to be a loser. Okay, this one here I spent $15 on. It just wouldn't do anything. And this one I spent $14 on. This one here spent $29.63. I have no idea why I went all the way up to $49 on this. I must have really wanted it to work. This one here, $50, no results. Now this one here, once again, I spent $120 on it, and I got 3 sales on it, but it was $40 per sale. And since my average cart is $24.05, that's not going to do me any good. This one here, I spent $12 on this one. Okay, so now it gets interesting up in here. Now, if you notice, these here have higher amounts, but they all started at $5. Okay, so don't think I started at $20 or $30 a day. I don't do that. And then you've got your total ad spend here, which is $482. This one here, cost per result was $21.94. Now notice this per purchase down here. This includes all the loser ones too. So now we're just looking up here in the top for the ones that were actually winning. Now at $21.94, okay, if my cart average value or average sale is $24.05. Let's take a look and see what that is profit-wise. I got a 9% return here. Okay, so I'm still running this one, but it's it's on the higher end. I don't like just getting a 9% return. I want a better return than that. But right now it's okay. So this next one here, I'm averaging. I got 35 sales on that one, $15.78. So 24.05 divided by 15.78. I actually got 52% return on that. Okay, so if you take 52%, multiply this out, 52 times 12, I got a 624% return. Now, I don't know what you're doing in the stock market, but that's a pretty good return, 624. Let's take a look at this one here. Right now, it's only costing me $7.85 to get a purchase. I got 16 purchases in here. So if I take 2405, divide it by 7.85, I've got a 300% return on this. It's insane, right? And then you take 300% and you multiply that times 12. So I've got a 3,670% return. It's insane, right? This one here is new, so we can't really tell anything on that one yet. It's only spent $1.57. This one here, cost per result is $11.74. So let's figure out what I made on that. 24.05 divided by 11.74. So that one I got a 200% return on. 200% is pretty good, right? Because you got 200 times 12. So yeah, I had 20. Was that 2,400? Let me check my math here. I shouldn't do this live, should I? 200 times 12. Yeah, 2,400%. So that's a pretty good return. So what we've done here is we've started with these, 22 different ad sets or audiences. Okay, that's what an ad set is, audience. And I've broken it down, narrowed it down to really 4, because this is a new one I just stuck in here. I just put a new ad in here the other day just to see what it would do. And right now it's not even spending much, so we're not going to worry about that. But now let's look inside some of these. Okay, so I'm going to open up this one here. Now I'm on ad sets, and when I click on this right here, it's going to take me to ads for that campaign. So let me just go ahead and click on it. Now what you're going to notice is I've got a bunch of different ads in here, right? And some of these ads, they didn't do anything, right? No sales, right? And then some of them did get sales. Some of them I'm still trying out here. This doesn't have a sale yet. This does. This one's got 6. So I'm just testing all these. So let's go back over here. We'll look at the ad sets again. I'm going to look at the next one, all right, which is this one here. And this is a retargeting campaign right here. And I've got 8 ads in here. I killed all these down on the bottom because I never made any money on them, okay? Just nothing. These up here, these are all new, just started running these. So this one here's only had $10 on it. This one's had 3. This one's had 3. This one here I keep running because my real actual cost in this particular ad set is only $6.74 for the winning one. Because when you take into account the $7.85, that has the losers in it too. So this one here is killing it, right? It's got 16 purchases, and I can go ahead and ramp this up now and start spending more money on this one because it's working for me. That's cool. So let's take a look at one of the other ones. And we'll look at this one here. And I've got, these ads that are in here, some of them have different pictures, some of them have different copy. These are all open letter, which I'll talk about at a later date on how you do that type of ad copy. I've only got one running in here now, and it looks like it's pretty profitable because these two here you can see I was getting $45 per sale, which is not good, $32 per sale, which is not good. 12 works great. 33 purchases, I'm all in, right? That's a good one. So let's take a look at the last one here. And the last one here, I had 9 ads in. I'm down to 2 ads now. This one here just got started, really. I'm up to $17 here, so I'm going to start looking at this one real close because I only make $24.05 per cart, so that's kind of inching up towards that. This one here is $18.38, but it's doing pretty well because it's got 21 purchases in here. Let me kill this. So remind me tomorrow. I think I've done that like 5 days in a row now, or longer. So let me get back to this ad set area here. So as you can see, it's not a matter of putting one product out there and going, gee, hey, it worked or it didn't work. It's not like that at all. As a matter of fact, you're gonna start with a group of audiences. I started with 22 different, ad sets or audiences, and within each ad set, I had 8 or 9 different ads running. And then I started looking at, the purchases and how much I was making per purchase. And understand it's so important that when you have an ad running, that you don't just have a product, because my product sold for $5.60. If I'd only had that product there, these will all be losers, right? But since I have an upsell on there and I have a bump, and the bump is an audio of the book, so that's another $9. So that would take that $560 into $1460. So that would make these winners right away, right? These two. But I also have the bump in there. Excuse me. I also have the upsell in there, and the upsell is either $47 or $97. That's a split test page. So that brings my average cart up to $24.05. So as you can see, it's really important that you have a lot of audiences. Okay, that's key. A lot of audiences. You have a lot of different ads. And as soon as you start getting sales, you got to start looking at what your average cart value is. What is the average person bringing you in revenue? If it's above what you're spending, then you can move on. You're great. If it's below, like these down here, you kill them. A lot of these I killed at $5, or $15 on this one here. Some of them I went up higher. So basically, that's how the audiences should be set up. If you do it this way, you'll get good results. And guess what? If you don't do it this way, you're not going to get good results. You'll be frustrated. It won't work for you. So that's how you do it. It's pretty simple once you know how to do it. And let's move on.